I made $92,000 in 5 days using Alex Hormozi's $100 million money model and applied it to my client's business. And so in this video, I'm breaking it down step by step how I put this together, revealing all the landing pages, giving you all the VSL scripts so you can literally just copy and paste them into your own business. Because I think I talk a lot about strategies and frameworks that Alex Hormozi teaches, but I want to show you an actual real world example of we were going to launch it this way, but because I had read money models, I launched it this way, and we did almost triple the revenue than we would have done if we just launched it our way. So you can apply all of these to your own business. Now, to give you some context, I work closely with the founder at a company called MediaPlace. It's a really cool product. What they do is it's a free AI-powered creative suite. Yes, it's 100% for free. It's really cool. I talked about this in the video that I made yesterday, but like if you're a creative professional, this is the software for you, because instead of organizing all your stuff using Finder, you can use MediaPlace and it organizes all of your media in an easy to understand and visual way, as opposed to like Harold from accounting, right, with just files. So you can synchronize things, you can find any asset, everything is visually previewable, you can do batch operations, and the real magic here is that you can auto tag your video and image files with AI for free, unlimited for free. So what that means is, here is the app, right? You can come in here and I can right click and I can go auto tag, and I've already done this. And so instead of renaming all of these files individually, like let's say I want to find that dog photo. Well, this image here is called Pexels Photo 1490908. It's not called dog, but because it has a dog tag applied to it, I'm able to find it in just 1 second by typing it in. So really, really cool. Where if you have thousands of different images, like this example here, AI scans the image, it understands the context, and then it applies tags based on what it sees in the image. The same thing works for video. So it's a really powerful app. And since the advent of AI, we have integrated a whole bunch of really exciting AI stuff. So you can even train an AI model to look like you. And that's exactly what I've done here. So these are all AI photos, right? That look very similar to me, you know? And I use a lot of these in my day-to-day. I use them on LinkedIn. I use them like one of these. This one I actually use on my website. And so this would have taken hours of my day, thousands of dollars, and it would have been super awkward, but I just clicked a few buttons, uploaded some reference images, and it output this in like 30 seconds. And so it's pretty crazy what you can do with AI now. Now, coming back to the strategy, right? So that's what MediaPlace is. What we have been able to create is something called Avatar Studio. And so there are all these new AI models that have come out that allow you to train that allow you to train an AI video model on one image. So you can see here, I've created images like this.
Wow, guys. Did you see that you can make 3D animated Pixar-style videos inside of MediaPlace from just one image?
So it's very, very powerful what you can do. That sounds exactly like me. It's a cartoon version of me. And then you've got this.
Today, I'm excited to announce the biggest news in MediaPlace history, as well as a brand new AI model that's going to change the way you create video content forever.
So it's pretty incredible. Like, as somebody who's creating content every day, it's outrageous that you can now perfect lighting, like I look perfect and I deliver perfectly and it sounds natural. And this is going to be the worst it ever is. It's only going to get better. And of course, I mean, you can do stuff like this.
MediaPlace is the best tool. It's a great software, yes.
But, you know, it is what it is there. So like you can do some crazy stuff.
That lets you create your own AI video avatar. This is an awesome test of the really cool thing that I did with the thing next to the upside down pineapple cake.
So like it comes built in with a whole bunch of headshots that you can animate. You can also use avatar voice, in which you can train an AI model on your voice. and then put something here to say in my voice, and in just a few seconds it will output something that sounds like you. And so it's like all your narration for your social media, all of your voiceovers,
Put something here to say in my voice.
is all done now, right? And so the deal that we wanted to roll out to our existing audience was just give them the ability to upgrade to this, and that was it. However, because I had read money models, I came to the founder and I said, let's split it up like this. First of all, let's give them lifetime access to the Avatar Studio on the front end. And so that would be our attraction offer, right? That would be our attraction offer on the front end. And that would, we would make that so irresistible that they wouldn't be able to resist. And so we gave them lifetime access to the studio, which includes avatar video, avatar voice. Now, it doesn't mean unlimited use of the tool. It just means that they will never have to pay monthly fees, and they'll just need to top up credits. But it's a beautiful model, because you accumulate credits and then you use them however you want. And if you don't use any that month, you don't pay. And so I've used HeyGen in the past, and there's been 2 or 3 months where I haven't used it at all, and I still pay $70 a month. And so I've wasted literally hundreds of dollars on this feature which I don't use, and it drives me crazy. And so this is you get lifetime access, and then also we give you $67 as a free bonus. We give you $67 worth of AI credits. So you're basically getting the thing for free, more or less, is how we framed it, right? And so that's the attraction offer. And then the upsell, we have seen massive uptake in credits, because the audience that purchases this understands that they will use credits over a lifetime and that they want to accumulate them, and they hate monthly subscriptions. And so what we said to them is that we'll give them a massive bundle of AI credits plus a whole bunch of VIP upgrades and extras and status. And I'll show you what these landing pages look like in just a second. And then for those people who deny that, we've got a really simple downsell where we strip out and remove all the VIP stuff, and we just give them a smaller bundle of AI credits, which is still a fantastic deal, but they don't get the VIP stuff. And so all of this resulted in hundreds and hundreds of sales, and I'll show you the exact numbers in a second, and the sales funnels. So you can see here that, I'll show you the example here. So this is the front end. Unlock Avatar Studio to create talking AI videos of yourself, lifetime access for $67. Now, that's the whole page, right? And so this is going to a warm audience. We run a bunch of emails to an email list like this, and we just run them straight to this page. And they have no other context except this. It's not a big, long, fancy sales page. We didn't have time to do that, right? It's literally just a VSL, a headline, and a call to action. So Hormozi talks about how that's his most powerful landing page that he's ever done. And so let me play this for you.
Today, I'm excited to announce the biggest news in MediaPlace history, as well as a brand new AI model that's going to change the way you create video content forever. Don't believe me? Well, what if I told you the video you're watching right now was generated with AI? Introducing Avatar Studio.
Right, and so that's kind of the hook that we ran with. Obviously, it looks a little odd, but I still think it gives you a really good representation of what you can do with this new feature. And then I talk about how we're introducing this new AI avatar model, and then I show an example, and then I talk about how it works and why it's so powerful, and then you can do all of this stuff from the comfort of your own laptop, and then you can create website videos, and I'm trying to future pace them, right? Website videos, explainers, reels, TikToks, YouTube videos, courses, etc. Now, and then I justify why we're having to charge them, because they already have purchased MediaPlace, but I think they purchased it for $37 to $57, depending on where they got it, because so you can see here that once upon a time, MediaPlace launched on AppSumo as a lifetime deal. and it was purely just being able, like there wasn't any AI, it was just a finder on steroids for creatives. But since AI was introduced, we added a whole bunch of extra stuff to it, and people seemed to love it, and it got more and more powerful. And then we realized that there's zero chance that we can run a sustainable business if we have an AI product that's purely lifetime. And so we introduced a credit system, and people have been accumulating the credits and using them, and they love it, instead of paying a subscription, right? So everything out there is a subscription and then AI credits. And, so this is purely lifetime, one-time payment, access to the ecosystem, and then you can top up credits, use them however you want. They never expire. So a pretty good deal. Now, that being said, I need to justify why we are charging them again for something that they already have, which I thought was going to be a big problem. But because we presented the value and we loaded so much value into the front end, more than 600 people purchased this front end offer, which is mind-blowing. And
Purchase right now. We're even giving you $67 worth of AI credits as a free bonus. So they sort of like cancel each other out.
And then there's that sort of mental math that I give, and we give a free bonus. And then there's a whole bunch of scarcity and urgency. And so obviously we remove the risk. Now, look, if you want to break down this script and you actually want to use it for your own front-end offer, literally here it is. Like, I'll leave this Miro board linked in the free school group. Over here, I'll leave this Miro board and linked everything inside Dopamine Digital School Group. It'll be pinned to the top here so you can find it easily and access it. Scrape the VSL, load it into ChatGPT or Claude and say, write me a VSL like this in this style. Because this structure, every time I use this structure, we make tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. And so it's incredibly effective. And why would I reinvent the wheel? I just go back to this template and I just copy paste it and I just change some of the details. So I suggest you do the same. Also, I've done the same thing for the upsell, which you can find here. And again, an upsell VSL is very different than a front-end VSL, and unless you do it correctly, you're going to leave a lot of money on the table. The most important thing is that you need to keep them in a buying state because they've just purchased. So you don't say to them, you need to keep the loop open. If you close the loop in the upsell page and you tell them, thank you so much for your purchase. Before you go, we've got one more offer for you. You've lost them. Terrible idea. You need to be like, wait, your order is not complete. Don't close this page. Keep the loop open, right? Do not close the loop. You need to keep them in the buying state. And that's exactly what we did. And you can download and use this however you like. And then also the downsell here is actually a Canva board that I didn't have time to put together a video and edit it. So literally just created a Canva board, made a Loom video, and we still printed, I can't remember the exact amount, but we printed thousands of dollars with this downsell. And so this is incredibly effective. White background, black text, my face in the corner, recording it, and you can use this as well. So I leave all of that linked on the Miro board, and you can just copy paste it, use it however you want. Now, the upsell you will find here, we offered them 10,000 AI credits at 80% off, which is crazy. It's basically zero margin at that point, and lifetime VIP status. Okay, so somebody was just giving me a call. Now, we have this opportunity to say no, but we give them 10,000 AI credits at 80% off and lifetime VIP status. And so,
Wait. Don't click off this page because your order is not complete.
So you see how I keep them in a buying state, and I don't say, thank you so much for your order. Before you go, like, you're lost before you even begun if you try to do that.
This offer has never been available.
And again, this offer has never been done before, and it'll never be available again. So if you click off, you're going to miss it forever, and that's it. Your life is over. That's the kind of vibe for an upsell.
Before and will never be available again. Introducing the VIP Credit Mega Bundle.
And so instead of just saying, here are a bunch of stuff that we give you, I find that if you give it a name, like what is Hormozi calls it, you give it a wrapper. So we called it the VIP Credit Mega Bundle. And in the VIP Credit Mega Bundle, we give them 10,000 AI credits. We give them the ability to generate longer videos inside the Avatar Video Studio. So usually you can just do 30-second videos, but we give them the ability to do 60-second videos. And then also we give them this VIP badge. So usually this just says lifetime member at the top, but the only way to get VIP member badge with this cool animation is by upgrading. And so I actually got this idea from school, because I remember I had a little star next to my name in school at once upon a time, and people kept giving me kudos and being like, oh my God, this guy's got the top 1% in a school community. Like, what a gangster. And I see that there are people with goats and ninjas and stuff next to their name, and I'm like, oh, I want that goat next to my name. I want that ninja. I want the star. I want the fire emoji next to my name in school. And so it's just a subtle flex and an easy way to show off. And it's part of the VIP Credit Mega Bundle. We also give them early access to new AI features that are coming up to 2 weeks before anybody else. And so it gives them priority support. It gives them this VIP badge. It gives them 10,000 AI credits at 80% off. And it gives them all these other VIP benefits. They get direct access to the team. They get early access to new features, beta features, etc., etc. And so in this video, I break it down. You get these, one payment of $199, and you get a whole bunch of free bonuses. So again, I'm using the $100 million offer framework, where I'm like, 10,000 credits is the core offer. All this other stuff are bonuses. All right, it's not all sort of lumped together. It's like, here is the core offer, here are the free bonuses. And so I justify the value with the core offer, and then I introduce the free bonuses, and these are all like increase perceived value significantly. Okay, and so that is the upsell. And then the downs, and I'll show you all the numbers of how many these sold in just a second. But the downsell here is just a 4,000 credit pack with no bonuses.
Hey guys, Jordan here, the app. So you just passed on the VIP deal, which, you know, fair enough, totally fine.
And so this is more of like a come to Jesus personal connection. It's like, look, I understand, it's totally fine, but look, we put this together for you. I really don't want you to miss this. This is your very last chance to get this at 50% off instead of 80%. And then I'm like, look, you're going to use the software. You're going to use it anyway. You're going to buy credits. You might as well buy them at 50% off. You've got nothing to lose. You can get your money back. Like, what's the big deal here? You know, try it from the inside. This is the best way to do it. Trust me, blah, blah, blah. So it's a bit of a different type of sale. Again, if you want to use it, I've left the Canva board here for you to just copy and paste. Where are we? And so that is what the funnel looked like. Really basic. $67 front end, $199 upsell, and then downsell if they declined it. And so, drum roll please. Here are the results. We converted now this is from a couple days ago, and so since then a few more sales have trickled in because some people have still found the link. We converted 613 front-end offer from sending this email to 4,500 people. So more than 10% of people opted in, which is outrageous. And we made $42,000 in revenue. And then the upsell, we made $46,000 in revenue. So you can see that we doubled the revenue, more than doubled the revenue, with 1/3 the amount of sales because the price point was higher and the perceived value was higher. And so if we just sold the front end, we would have done had a great deal and a great sale at $42,000. But because we introduced the upsell, we got $46,000 in additional revenue. And then we could have completely left out this next one, but because we introduced it, we created $3,500 of revenue. And that VSL took me 20 minutes to do. And so we were able to generate almost $3,500 in revenue. And so total, we grossed $92,708. I think I checked earlier today, and it was closer to $94,000. But these are the screenshots I have. And then net revenue is $85,000. Now, there's going to be a couple of refunds here and there, but this is outrageous. For 5 days, for 5 emails, right? these were the email sequences. Sent 6. So I sent day 1, day 2. I sent an email that we just cleared up some common questions that we got, like how does it exactly work? How does the deal work? Etc. etc. Day 3, I shared a bunch of alternate different ways that you can use it. So I'm like, you not only can use it to create talking head videos, but you can actually turn your face into a cartoon and then animate that cartoon. So it's like a Pixar studio. You can even animate your pets. So we have a Facebook group, and I posted some social proof here. And then I'm like, if you want to check it out, go to the Facebook group, and I linked that. And that video, that email did really, really well. Day 4, what did we send? I sent a good news, bad news, which I absolutely love, which is like, hey, bad news, this is about to end. The good news is you still have a bit of time. And then start layering on the scarcity and the urgency. And feel free to use these concepts for your own emails. And now what I do is I take all the different types of avatars that we have, business owners, creators, influencers, educators, agencies, and freelancers, and I'm like, this is how this product is going to solve all the problems for you in real life. Like not broad, but actually in real life, this is what it's going to do for you. And then the last one was just basically like urgency, scarcity, driving people to click. Like, this is what you're about to miss. Cross, tick, easily skimmable, last chance, 4 hours left, quick, get in, right? And then we made an extra $20,000 or something in the last 24 hours. It was outrageous. And so that all resulted as that is all only because we read the $100 Million Money Models book and we implemented that. Now, I actually spoke to the founder, and if any of you guys are watching, you'll know that in the previous video, I launched a product called Clip Magic, and I left an affiliate link, and I'm like, look, if anyone wants to get lifetime access here, they can. Click below, get lifetime access, and I'll figure out something to do with the affiliate commission and give it back to you guys, or like whatever I'll do. And so I've done that. So here is the dashboard. You can see that 20 of you guys purchased it, 3 got refunded, so that was $1,600 gross, and I netted $395 in commissions. Like, I'm going to use that money for an experiment, or I'm going to give it back to you guys in a giveaway. I still haven't figured that out. I haven't moved any of this money yet, but I want to do the same thing now with MediaPlace. I spoke to the founder and I said, look, I want to make a video and I want to reveal all the numbers. And I'd also really love to give my audience a chance to be able to secure lifetime access, not only to Avatar Studio, which was $67, but also to MediaPlace, which we sold for $37 to $57 at one point. And so after some backwards and forwards, I finally convinced him. And so this is the deal that we've put together for you guys if you want it, right? We even have a special link, Avatar Studio -Jordan. So you're going to get lifetime access to MediaPlace, right? Which is all of the features here. Remember, the deal that we ran was just for this section here. Everybody else already had everything here. And so you can't just purchase the Avatar Studio. You need to have MediaPlace first and then upgrade to Avatar Studio. But we've put them together and we were like, we'll give you lifetime access to MediaPlace, which we've sold for $37 before, with all the media management features. We've got this design suite here, which is like a Canva editor. You've got hundreds of templates. You can come in here and you can edit stuff. You've got this gradient generator. You've got the AI generator in here where I created a whole bunch of product shots. You got face swapping you can use for thumbnails. You've got reimagine where you can take an existing image and remix it. You've got AI cloning, which I've shown you here. You can do it in a whole bunch of different styles. It's a pretty crazy software. I don't want to. I'm on the team, so obviously I'm biased, right? And then you can organize all your files like this. And you can rate them and organize them, and it's just way better than Finder. So if you're a creative, you need this in your life, trust me. And if you create content, you need Avatar Studio. That's the way that the world is going. And so you get lifetime access to MediaPlace, you get lifetime access to AI Avatar Studio, and you get 1,200 AI credits for free. So this is more than $500 worth of value, and we've literally sold it for 37. We've literally sold it for 37, 67, 67. So we've sold all of this for $171 total before. But because you guys are watching this video, and if you take action in the next 48 hours, the deal that he's put together is that you get all of this for one payment of $67. And the only way to access it is with this link here. And so I'll leave this first link in the description, but it's basically just mediaplace.io/avatarstudio-jordan. And the only way you will get all this deal is if you go through this link, because it's created specifically for me and this audience here and you guys. And so you will be able to go through this and enter your details here, and then you will be presented with this upsell. And I recommend you purchase this, or if not, you click no and you get the downsell here. But you need a bundle of credits to really use this to its full potential. And you got 30 days to check everything out from the inside and try it yourself. And if you don't like it, get a refund. And I'm going to be using all of the funds I'm not going to be pocketing any of this. So all of you guys who purchase all the dollars, I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to make a video about it. I'm going to use it in some creative way. I might do a poll inside the free school group over here. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this type of video where I give you like actual tactical advice, but then I show you how I've applied it to my business and how I've used it to make $93,000 for a client in 5 days. But $92,000 in 5 days, which is crazy, crazy powerful. So if you want access, lifetime access to MediaPlace, lifetime access to the AI Avatar Studio upgrade, 1,200 credits for free for just one payment of $67. There's no recurring fees. There's no recurring payments. You just top up credits as you need them. Then make sure you check out the first link in the description. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. I've left this video on the screen here for you guys, so make sure you check that out next.